Enemy cruiser sunk.
Hello, Fresh Potato, back with another video. And this is a hypothetical question, right? A what if, right? A what if. And just hear me out, guys. Okay, I know this is going to get crazy, and most of you probably might be looking at me like, what have you been drinking? Okay, but I I just wonder, what if wargaming was to go back to the drawing board and rework aircraft carriers again, but this time eliminate manual flight, right? Take away manual flight and make the gameplay for aircraft carriers similar to the D7P, right? Take stuff like this. Take this completely out of the game where people manually fly planes around and drop their bombs or drop torpedo bombs, and they can go after anyone they want, and take that out and make aircraft carrier play similar to this, right? Give it a longer range, though. Give it maybe 17, 20 kilometers, and make it to where it's not just HE bombs, but you have a way to do this with also torpedo bombs or your skip bombs or AP bombs and eventually rockets, right? Would that be better? And it makes it a little bit more challenging to drop your planes on certain ships, right? Drop your planes in certain areas, kind of like this, where you can have drops like this one and cause good damage, but you're not affecting the game in a negative way, right? And then make where observation planes or spotter planes, make it a bigger part of playing aircraft carriers, right? Make it an important part of it, a strategic part where you have to use strategy on where you place your spotter planes for spotting, not just for you, but for your team, right? And keep it to where your team can only see them in the minimap, right? Your team can only see them in the minimap, where you can drop a spotter plane here or here or here, and it has to be strategic. And give the spotter planes a maybe 2 minute duration, right? And a maybe a 30-minute cooldown, where you can keep people spotted. I think that would be better, right? Where you have to think more, you have to use your brain more playing aircraft carriers. And similar to the spotter plane, you make the fighters the same way, where you drop them in certain areas on the map because again, you're not going to be flying, right? You have to do all of this from your aircraft carrier, so you have to place them in strategic areas, right? Would that make more sense? Because I'll be honest, how long is a CV main a CV main, right? How long can you play this game style right here before you get bored? How long does it take for you to get tired of this? Okay, because I used to be a CV main, and I stopped playing CVs for multiple reasons. Of course, one was not getting the right XP, but one of the other main reasons is, well, I got over it, right? I got tired of playing CVs because it's the same thing over and over and over again. Very repetitive, right? It's very, very repetitive. So I think that type of rework would make a lot of sense. A lot of sense as far as aircraft carriers, right? And I know this is crazy, and it's a crazy what if, but if you really think about it, I think it would make playing aircraft carriers way more fun, because that feature with the D7P, to me, in my opinion, is really fun. And I could just imagine having to do that with multiple planes, right? Let's say it was a torpedo bombers and trying to get your planes to land torpedoes the right way, or sending them on those missions. Or maybe just let AI do the work, right? Let the computer, not AI, but let the computer, okay? Let the computer do the work. Similar to when you're playing against AI, right? When you're in one of those AI matches and they are doing the work for themselves, maybe they should let aircraft carriers do that. And the person playing the aircraft carrier, well, their job is to just make sure the planes are going to the right places, right? Kind of like in real life. The commander of an aircraft carrier wasn't flying planes. No, they were in the control tower making sure the planes are targeting the right enemy ships, right? Right? And also improve RNG against destroyers. Okay? Only destroyers. That way the bombs or the planes bombs or torpedoes are actually landing on the destroyer, right? Right? And then give all aircraft carriers a longer secondary reach. Would that be for more fun if the aircraft carrier had a maybe a 10 kilometer to 11 kilometer secondary reach, just in case you need to chip away at a YOLO destroyer that's trying to snipe you, right? Wouldn't that be fun? You're keeping them spotted with your spotter plane, and your secondaries are just chipping away at them while you run away, right? That would be so much fun, right? You don't make aircraft carriers overpowered or nothing like that, or give them Atlantico level secondaries. Give them like Bismarck level, right? Where it's fun. But you know, I don't know. That's all I got. I'm gonna go to sleep now. But hey, tell me what you think, and thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.